We thought, Pearl and I, that it would be great fun for us two dollies to get together and belt out a few tunes. On March 16th, 1969, our song-filled hour was broadcast to a national audience, and the critics said they had as much fun watching the show as we had making it. So now public television is making it possible for so many of us to relive that happy night and for a whole new generation to see what a treasure we did have in my dear friend Pearl. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy Carol Channing and Pearl Bailey on Broadway.
A kiss on the hand may be quite continental, but diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Not tonight, honey. It's pearls.
Ladies and gentlemen, Carol Channing and Pearl Bailey.
For the benefit of those of you who do not know, this is my friend Pearl Bailey, who is currently starring in the David Merrick production of Hello, You Know Who.
And this is my friend, Carol Channing.
Oh, bless you. You remember.
You knew I would.
Well, this is a most exciting night for us. You see, in the next hour, you won't get to see any other singers or dancers or guest stars. Just Pearl and me. Now, do you know what that means to us?
It means we get to keep the money.
Oh, Pearlie Mae, you don't really mean that.
No.
I know if I called you up and asked you to do a special with me for no money at all, you'd say, Carol, I'd love to just for fun.
I wish I had your imagination.
Well, I do it just for fun, and I do it just for working with a magnificent performer like Pearl. And not only is Pearl a magnificent performer, but she is also an authoress.
Tell 'em.
Yep, I will. In her spare time, Pearl is a literary genius. I'm sure a lot of you have read her autobiography, The Raw Pearl.
They didn't. But if you haven't read it, we will be selling it backstage after the show.
Anyway, it is a landmark in American literature. You must read The Raw Pearl, and I know it will make a marvelous movie, the life story of Pearl Bailey, and in the title role, Barbara Streisand.
You know, Carol, honey, why don't you write the story of your life?
Well, Pearl, I would, but it would only be autobiographical.
Oh.
And besides, my life is really very simple. I'm just a little girl from Little Rock who lived on the wrong side of the tracks till a gentleman took me out one night, and after he taught me wrong from right, we moved to the right side of the tracks.
What happened?
Then someone broke my heart in Little Rock, and I up and left old Arkansas.
I thought I missed you around town.
Like a little lost lamb, I roamed about till I came to New York, and I found out the one you call your daddy ain't your father.
Naughty, naughty.
I was young and determined.
You were probably wine, dined, and Herman.
Every night opportunity would knock.
Golly, but honey, some of these days in your fancy clothes, you can go back home and you can thumb your nose.
You think so?
I know it.
At the one who done me wrong, the one who done me wrong.
Wave at him, honey. Wave at him. I was thinking for a kid from a small street. You know you have done very well in Wall Street.
Well, yes.
Tell me, I don't want this, but did you really own all that stock? Wee.
Well, know that I'm known in the biggest banks. I'm a-going back home and give my thanks.
To who, or is it to whom?
To the one who
There she
done
goes
me
again.
around, the one who
Wave
done me
at him.
around, the one who done me around.
Away from
I
me,
said
son.
the one who done me around, the one who done me around, the one who done me around in Little Rock. What'd you say? I didn't hear you, Curly Man. What'd you say?
Now listen, you think you had trouble with that gentleman from Little
Oh,
Rock?
I did.
Let me tell you about Sweet William.
From where?
Well, I'd rather not even tell you where he's from. One fine summer day,
Yes.
sun was shining fine. The lady love of old Bill Bailey was hanging clothes on the line in her yard and weeping hard. Darling, I married this beat old brakeman.
You did?
That man threw me down.
Oh.
Billowing like an old moved cow with a gang around, and to that crowd, I yelled out loud.
What'd you say?
I said, won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home?
I remember.
Come home and stay long. I'll do the cooking, honey.
Yes.
I'll pay the rent.
Yes.
I told him, I know I've done you wrong. Oh, do I remember how that rainy evening I threw you out?
Yes.
You had nothing but a fine tooth comb.
Oh.
'Cause I'm to blame. Well, naturally, I'm ashamed.
Oh, no.
Bill Bailey, won't you please come home?
Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home?
She moaned the whole
She
day long.
moaned, Bill.
Oh, I'll do the cooking, honey.
She cooked.
I'll pay the rent.
She paid.
I know you've done me wrong.
She's sorry, Bill.
I remember that rainy evening.
Remember?
I put you out. Nothing but a fine tooth comb.
Little bitty dog.
I know I'd bear up there 8 more bars. Keep singing. Bill Bailey, won't you please come home? Oh, won't you come home? Won't you come home, sweet William? Come on. I'll cook.
Do the
I'll wash,
cooking, honey.
I'll sew.
I'll pay
I'll
the
dress.
rent.
I know.
No, I done you. Haul it
She
on,
don't
drag
even
it on,
know
anywhere
that.
you get it.
Remember, I put you out. I had nothing but a fine tooth comb.
Tooth
But
comb.
you know, I know.
No,
She don't know, but I know.
Say, Bill Bailey, won't you please come home?
Get here.
No, I'm to blame.
Ain't that a shame? Bill Bailey.
Bill Bailey.
On his last name, William. Come on. You should have seen at the chauffeur and the rented limousine. My neighbors burned, they like to die. when they could see who was getting in and coming here was I. If they could see me now, that little gang of mine, I'm eating fancy chow and drinking fancy wine. I like those stumble bums to know for a fact the kind of top-rate, first-class folks I attract. All I can say is, wow, look at where I am. Tonight I landed, pow, right in a pot of jam. Well, set up. Holy God, oh, they wouldn't believe you, sweetheart. If my friends could see me now, boy, if they could see me now. My little traipsing around, what is this, $1 million chicken coop? I can hear those flip cats. They're saying, brother, get her. Straight stone, a bread spread made of free birds wait. All I can say, look at where I am. Tonight I landed, pow, right in a pot of jam. What a setup. Oh, they wouldn't believe it. If my friends could see me, they'd believe it, but they don't want friends to see. Acknowledge me if my friends could see. Do you see me? Show it. If you could see me now. You know, I wake up in the morning with my hair down in my eyes. Ooh, he says, hi. Get straight here, Pearl, wait a minute. And he'd struggle to the breakfast table while the kids are going off to school. And he says, bye. And he reaches out and he takes my hand, sort of squeezes it, and says, how you feeling, hon? And I look across his smiling lips that warm my heart and see the morning sun. Now, if that's not loving him, then all I've got to say, God didn't make little green apples. It don't rain in Indianapolis in the summertime. There's no such thing as Dr. Seuss, Disneyland and Mother Goose. There's no nursery rhyme. God didn't make little green apples. It don't rain in Indianapolis in the summertime. And when myself is feeling low, I think about that face aglow and I ease my mind. Sometimes, not always, but sometimes he calls me at home and he knows I'm busy. And he asks me, can you get away to get a bite to eat? So I just drop what I'm doing and I hurry down to meet him, but I'm always a little late. But he just sits there waiting patiently. He smiles when he sees me. Well, he's just that way. Now, if that's not loving him, let me make a statement. That's all I gotta say. Oh, God didn't make little green apples. It don't snow in Minneapolis in the winter time. There's no such thing as make-believe. Puppy dogs and autumn leaves and BB guns. God didn't make little green apples. It didn't rain in Indianapolis in the summertime. God made the apples. He made the rain. The apples and the rain. Yes, he made. Hi. Cute. It's cute. This is yours. You ever had trouble with him? Oh, well, you will. Of course, you wouldn't if you should listen to me. I've had it. Let me tell you now. Hey, little girl, comb your hair, fix your makeup. Soon he will open the door. Listen, girl. Listen, don't think because you got a ring on your finger. Let me see. Oh, darling, you got to work hard for that. Because all you wives should always be lovers too. Sort of run to his arms when he comes home to you. And what did I say? I'm one. You don't seem to listen to this, darling. Day after day, they got girls at the office. What do you tell you? All men there? You watch those Christmas Eve orgies on it. Send him off with your hair up in curlers, cause you may not see him again. Listen to the wise one. Wives should always be lovers too. Sort of run to his arms when he comes home to you. Do you ever listen to anybody, dear girl? Oh, little girl, you better wear something pretty. Is that what you're gonna wear when you go out? No, don't wear that to the city. Then just dim all the lights, pour the wine, make him stone. He won't know what's going on. And then get ready. Don't drink it yourself, because then you won't know what's going on. It's time to get ready. It's time to get ready. Dear sister, get ready. Are you upstairs? Can you hear me, girls? Watch out. It's time to get ready. Oh, sister, walk it off, girl. When you get this age and try this for love. What are you doing that for?
Well, Pearl, we said that right now we were going to sing some of the songs that were written for men.
But that's not what I had in mind. I thought we were talking about great Broadway scores.
Oh, well, yes, of course. We could do great Broadway scores like Tevye, the dairyman from Fiddler on the Roof.
That's the idea.
Or Professor Harold Hill from The Music Man.
You're
we could do
getting
that.
close, that's it.
Or maybe the guys from Guys and Dolls.
You got it. Which one do you want to start with?
Read.
No, sweetheart, that hurts my ears. I'd rather, don't start with that. Why don't you start with the guys from Guys and Dolls?
Yeah, let's do that. Now, we ought to set this up properly. Now, wait, let me show you how it... there we are. Now, picture, if yous will, a couple of big-time spenders, see, hanging around a corner at, oh, say, toity-toid and toy.
Yeah.
With a fistful
I
of
need
moolah.
this one, too.
Just itching to get into a crap. Now, she will portray... Where'd you go, honey? Oh,
Yeah.
she will portray Pittsburgh Poyle from Philadelphia.
Yeah, hurry up. I can't bend my knees that long. Hurry up and say it.
And I shall portray
What?
Cockamamie Carroll from Cucamonga.
Listen, now, I want you to listen to this girl. You don't see this kind of acting on the Lawrence Welk show. Now, do you? Do you? What's on your mind, Cookie?
That's cocky.
Oh, my ears. Now, listen.
Listen,
What do you
Pittsburgh,
want? Now,
there is a crap game which has been organized for tonight.
floating?
No, on the ground.
Listen, Cookie. Cookie.
Yeah, that's cocky.
I know, I remember. There are a lot of suckers in town tonight. Now, you got Snooker Sam.
There's Louis the Lip,
Lovely, lovely.
Barrow Butt Ben.
Right.
But we got trouble. We cannot find a place in which to hold a game.
Biltmore Garage.
The Biltmore Garage wants a grand.
Oh. Well, we ain't got a grand on hand.
And he now got a lock on the door of the gym at PS 84.
There's a stock run behind McCloskey's bar.
Yeah.
But Mrs. McCloskey, she ain't a good scout.
And things being how they are, the back of the police station is out.
Ooh, definitely. So, like I said, the Billmore Garage. Spot.
But the 1,000 bucks we ain't got.
You know, Cookie.
That's copy.
All right. There's only one man that can help us out.
Mayor Lindsay.
Wipe that smile off your face. No, Nathan. Nathan Detroit.
Let's get good old reliable Nathan Detroit. If you're looking for action, he'll furnish the spot.
Even when the heat is on, it's never too hot.
Not for good old reliable Nathan, for it's always just a short walk to the oldest established employment and floating game in New York.
Where's the action?
Yeah.
Where's the game?
We gotta have a game or we'll die from shame.
Hey, wait for me, boss.
Come on up.
Hey!
The hard way?
Yeah, 2 4.5s.
It's the oldest established employment and flooring game in New York. Jesus, the fuzz!
The what?
Oh, the fuzz!
The fuzz.
Jesus, the fuzz!
I should be able to pick it up. What a show. Don't stick. Take it off, baby. Please, folks. Here's that, too. Please, folks. May I have your attention, please? Your attention, please. I can deal with the troubled friends with a wave of my hand, this very hand. Observe me, if you will. I'm Professor Harold Hill. I'm here to organize a River City Boys Band. Think, my friends, how can any pool table ever hope to compete with a gold trombone? La 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 da 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 da. Remember, my friends, what a handful of trumpet players did to the famous walls of Jericho. Oh, they came a-tumbling down. Oh, a band will do it, my friends. I said a band. I mean a boys band. River City's got to have a boys band, and I mean you need it today. Professor Harold Hill's on hand. They're going to have that boys band as sure as the Lord makes me alive. You know what? The band's going to be in uniform. Jimmy, Willie, Jimmy, Fred. You see the glitter of crashing cymbals, and you hear the thunder of rolling drums, and you'll hear the shimmer of trumpets. Ta-ta-ta! And you're going to feel something akin to that electric thrill that I once enjoyed. Gilmore, Pat Conway, the great creator, W.C. Handy, and don't forget, John Philip Sousa. All came to town on that very same historic day. 76 John parade with 110 cornets close in hand. They were followed by rows and rows of the finest virtuosos, the cream of every famous band. Left turn, 76 trombones caught the morning sun with 110 cornets right behind. There were more than 1,000 reeds springing up like weeds. There were horns of every shape and size. They had copper-bodied timpanis and big tunes, thundering all along the way. Double bell euphonium from big bassoons. Each bassoon having this big fat say that about 50 mounted canyons in the battery. thundering, thundering louder than before. Clarinets of every size and trumpeters who improvise a full octave higher than the score. Right, 76 trombones hit the counterpoint, while 110 cornets blaze the way. To the rhythm of march, 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 all the kids begin to march, and they're marching, marching today.
Lord, you made many, many poor people. I realize, of course, it's no shame to be poor, but it's no great honor either. So what would have been so terrible if I, Tevye, had a small fortune? If I were a rich man, diddle deedle diddle diggy diggy deedle diddle dum. All day long I'd biddy biddy boom. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Diddle deedle diddle diggy diggy deedle diddle dum. If I were a biddy biddy rich, diggy diggy deedle diddle man, I'd build a big tall house with rooms by the dozen, right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof with real wooden floors below. There would be one long staircase just going up, one even longer coming down, one more leading nowhere, just for show. The most important men in town would come to fawn on me. They would ask me to advise them, like Solomon the Wise. If you please, Reptevia, pardon me, Reptevia, posing problems that would cross a rabbi's eyes. And it won't make one bit of difference if I answer right or wrong. When you're rich, they think you really know. If I were a rich man, diddle deedle diddle diggy diggy deedle diddle dum. Lord, who made the lion and the lamb, you decreed I should be what I am. Would it spoil some vast eternal plan if I were a wealthy? I'd
Carol, we proved it.
We did.
Hey, women can do anything.
Well, I told you Pearl women are great. You know, by and large, we are a marvelous sex.
Let's face it, honey, any sex is marvelous.
You're so right.
There is nothing like a dame.
Nothing in our world there's nothing you can name that is anything like a dame. Nothing else is built the same. Nothing in the world like the soft and wavy frame and the silhouette of a dame.
There are no books like a dame.
And nothing looks like a dame.
There are no drinks like a dame.
And nothing thinks like a dame.
Nothing acts like a dame. Hold it.
Or attracts like a dame. There ain't a thing that's wrong with any man here that can be cured by putting him here. A girl named feminine, female feminine. The next 60 seconds are suggested for mature audiences only. What? No more applause than that for Marlene Dietrich? No. Don't bother. Too little and too late. Brigitte Bardot, Kortenhimmel. Mia Farrow, Sophia Loren. Smile and pout and squirm about and act with sheer abandon. But don't you see, compared to me, they've not a leg to stand on. Ich bin von Kopf bis Fuß auf Liebe eingestellt. Denn das ist meine Welt und sonst gar nicht. Das ist, was soll ich machen? Das ist, was soll ich machen? Meine Natur. Ich kann halt leben nur und sonst gar nicht. Gott in Himmel. Dummkopf-Piano-Player. Mein Name ist Schwien. Mich wimmert nur das Licht. Und wenn sie verbrennen, ja, der Achten auf about this. Let's talk about you for a while. How do you like my outfit? You think it's too flimsy for a grandmother? You are wrong. If my grandmother had worn this outfit, she would have inherited my grandfather's pension 5 years sooner. Das ist meine Welt. Und sonst... Das ist meine Welt. Und sonst... Und sonst gar nicht, you Donnerblitzen, For the European film star. Now I'd like to tell you about a girl. Well, actually, there's no one like her around today, but I keep seeing her on the Late Late Show. She was in so many of those fabulous Hollywood musicals in which the ladies wore pounds and pounds of glitter, and it took a derrick to get them on. She was known for her fabulous headgears, but I'm afraid we'll have to do without one of those tonight because all of the fruit stands are closed. Ding, ring pang you ding, bing pang mat parsta ding, ding bakarin da ding, you day da you ding, ding day in kurma da ding ding gracia como ninguém. Come rolo regate a ding. Quando vai que regate ding, tu me look ya come tu me look ya come tu me look. Raggriki de mabalataki, porque não quebra bandagem do meu balatim, porque não quebra bandagem do meu balatim, para o meu balatim, para o meu balatim, para o meu balatim, para o meu balatim. fame is a fleeting thing, to coin a phrase. I'll bet very few of you remember a girl named Cecilia Sisson, who's... Oh, you do remember her. Oh, good. Well, then we'll tell the others who she was. Cecilia starred in the first all-talking, all-singing motion picture, Mississippi Melody. Beautiful Cecilia Sisson, with the face of an angel and the figure of a wood nymph. Among the top 10 at one time, and now but a memory. What happened? This is the inside story. My name is Cecilia. S-I-S-S-O-N. I starred in the first all-talking picture, Mississippi Melody. I had been on the silent screen for 7 years and had worked with Wallace Beery, Buster Keaton, C. Aubrey Smith, and many others. My career was going great guns when suddenly something happened. Overnight, I hit the skid. So to speak. They seemed to feel that there was something wrong with my voice. Absolutely asinine. There wasn't a thing the matter with my voice. It was studio politics. That's what it was. I just wouldn't play ball with the producer. And I told him so in no uncertain terms. Now, when I watch all the old movies on TV, I say to myself, Cecilia? Old girl, with your looks and talent, you could have been one of the greatest stars today if you'd only been able to keep your big mouth shut.
We'll go it alone, it's just the two of us, and we'll be always traveling on. Let me tell them, you know the two of us, our friendship will remain between the two of us. It doesn't matter if the skies are cloudy or gray, we're happy and away from the storm. Oh, we're cozy and warm, it's just the two of us, and we'll be always traveling. My, you look pretty elegant.
You think so, Pearly Man? I think you look pretty elegant yourself.
Do you really like
Oh, honey. It's you.
Of course it's me.
Oh.
Look at the back. Isn't it beautiful?
Gorgeous.
I wouldn't want you to repeat it, but my coat was made especially for me.
Oh, well, now, isn't that a coincidence? Mine was designed especially for me, too. Of course, mine is the original.
Oh.
Oh, let's sit down and have a little demi-tasse.
Demi-tasse? That's French for coffee. My, you have become très chic. That's French for...
I know.
That's sugar?
Oh, no thanks, dear. I never touch it.
Cream?
Oh, I don't want to spoil anything.
Well, you have come a long way from Little Rock.
Don't speak of it, savoir-faire. I reek of it, some were born with rags
How
and patches.
marvelous. I use dollar bills for matches. You know how it is?
Yeah.
Kowtows to me.
Oh, NASA scrapes and bows to me. I've got elegance. If you ain't got elegance, you can never, ever carry it off.
Cary Grant?
Yes.
Goes for me. Saint Laurent? Souls for me.
Well, Maharajas send me jewelry, 'cause they flip for my time.
My, what a knack. There is to that sometimes, sweetie. You act like a born aristocrat.
Well, I've got elegance.
I share that.
You ain't got elegance.
I know all about it.
You can never, ever carry it off.
Now, all the while, well-bred agree. Pearly May has got pedigree.
I hear you don't use four-letter
Never
words.
bother with them, darling, because I've got much better words.
Debonair, delectable, there's nobody more
I
respectable.
tell you, we got elegance. If you ain't got elegance.
Have you noticed?
I didn't notice.
When I hold my cup,
What happens?
the saucer hardly moves.
Oh. And the way I hold my pinky up.
Which one?
The one with that original stone on it. Indubitably proves
That we've got elegance, we've got built elegance, and with elegance, elegance, we're gonna carry it on.
Well, hello to the first dolly. Ha ha.
Hello, darling. It's so nice to be back here where we belong. You're looking swell. I can tell. You're still growing. You're still growing. You're still going strong. We feel the root
Now we're going.
sway.
All the
On land,
When
one of our old favorite songs from way back when.
Let's go back that way in case it was not. Golly gee,
Dolly, find me a vacant knee, Dolly. Dolly, will